Archaeological sources. Origin and development of Indian archaeology. In India, archaeology related activities had been started by Europeans. Eminent Orientalist Sir William Jones founded the Asiatic Society of Bengal. In the beginning, the activities of the Asiatic Society were limited to the language and literature, but soon the society had to take notice of archaeology. A large number of inscriptions were collected, but there was a big problem. These inscriptions could not be deciphered because of the ignorance of the script. This problem was solved by James Prinsep, a minister of Asiatic Society and founding editor of journal. Sir Alexander Cunningham, 1861-1885, was appointed archaeological surveyor at the Archaeological Survey of India, New Delhi, founded in 1861 during the reign of Governor General and Viceroy Lord Canning. Cunningham laid the foundation of the Indian archaeology by his intensive research in the field of exploration and excavation. For his great contribution to Indian archaeology, Sir Alexander Cunningham is called the father of Indian archaeology. In 1885 AD, Cunningham retired from his post. For his great contribution to Indian archaeology, Sir Alexander Cunningham is called the father of Indian archaeology. In the early 20th year, favorable conditions has been established by Governor General and Viceroy Lord Curzon. He set up a separate department, archaeology, and appointed Sir John Marshall as the Director General of Archaeology Survey of India in 1902. Marshall had this post for 26 years. Sir John Marshall, with the help of the associates Dayaram Sahani, discovery of Hadappa, Rakaldas Banerjee, discovery of Mohenjo-daro, Ernest Mackay Chunhodaro 1925, Arun Stalin Sutgender 1927 succeeded firstly to bring the light ruins of ancient cities. The formal announcement of the discovery of Indus civilization was made in 1924 by Sir John Marshall. Revealing of Indus civilization changed the stream of history. In other words, it was the turning point in Indian history. Now India was placed on global map because it has antique civilization like Mesopotamian civilization, Egypt civilization, China civilization. Before Marshall announcement, it was believed that civilization in India began with Vedic Aryans. The finding of the remains of Indus civilization disproved this belief. Now with the T no space F said hey hello. The finding of the remains of Indus civilization disproved this belief. Now the beginning of the civilization in India was pushed 2500 years back. In this way, the antiquity of Indus civilization was established. The name of the successor of Sir John Marshall are H.B. Graves, 1928 to 31, Dayaram Sahani, 1931 to 35, J.B. Blackstone, K.N. Dixit, 81. Kinds of archaeological sources. Archaeological sources are categorized into three categories: inscription, coins, and monuments. The study of the inscription is known as epigraphy, and the person who studies is epigraphist. The study of the coins is known as numismatics, and the person who studies is numismatist. The Numismatic Society of India. Hello, Bhim Kumar ji. Hello. T now space subscribe. Kinds of archaeological sources. Archaeology sources are categorized into three categories: inscription, coins, and monuments. The study of the inscription is known as epigraphy, and the person who studies it as epigraphist. The study of the coins is known as numismatics, and the person who studies is numismatist. The Numismatic Society of India, founded in Allahabad in 1910. Inscription. Inscriptions are the most important sources among archaeological sources. Inscriptions are divided into two groups: foreign and indigenous. Foreign sources. Bogaskoi inscription 1380 BC. Bogaskoi inscription, Asia Minor, Turkey, was discovered in 1906 AD by German archaeologist Hugh Winkler. This inscription was found in the form of a clay tablets from Bogaskoi, the capital of ancient empire. This inscription contains the T now scripts and Dhanyavad by Dhanyavad. This inscription contains the description of an accord of between Hitani and Mitanni state and mentions of an four Vedic deities: Indra, Mitra, Varun, Nastya, that is the Ashwini Kumar, as god deities of accord. Thus, Bogaskoi inscription proved that Asia Minor was the original home of the Aryans. In other words, it confirms the Central Asian theory. It indicates the transition of the Aryans from Central Asia to India via Iran. No, Tina Space, do you play Roblox? No. Behistun inscription and Naqsh Rustams. These two inscriptions are concerned with the reign of the Persian Iranian Emperor Darius I. These are found from Behistun Naqsh Rustam inscription. Darius I annexed Gadar, that is the Gandhar, and Saptsindu. After annexation, he constituted this area in 20th century of his empire. This province was so fertile that from this province the empire received 360 trillion gold just as revenue. According to Herodotus, according to Naqsh Rustam inscription, Persian Emperor Darius I possessed the Hindu Iranian inscriptions are written in Persian language and cuneiform script. Before 1837 AD, Iranian inscriptions were deciphered by Henry Rawlinson of the British East India Company and devoted in Bengal and others. It is notable that among foreign inscriptions, the earliest deciphered inscriptions are Iranian inscriptions, that is Behistun and Naqsh Rustam inscription. Of course, among indigenous inscriptions, the earliest deciphered inscriptions are Ashokan inscription. Indigenous inscription. Some scholars believe that the tradition of inscription inscribing and carving in India had begun before the coming of Maurya king Ashok. The present inscription has proved their belief. Piparwa Buddhist port inscription. Siddharth Nagar district, Uttar Pradesh, 4th to 5th century BC. Barle inscription, Ajmer district, Rajasthan. While some other scholars think that the inscription inscribing in India with the Maurya king Ashok. Whatever be the matter, but it is fairly certain the golden period of tradition of inscription engraving in India had begun with the period of Maurya king Ashok. Among indigenous inscriptions of India, the first deciphered inscriptions are Ashokan inscriptions, which are deciphered in 1837 by James Pleasant, a civil servant in the employ of East India Company. North India inscription, Maurya inscription, Ashoka inscription till date 40. Ashoka inscription, only Karuvaki among his queens, only Tevar among his children have been mentioned. In Ashoka inscription, the word Pasand for Sampradaya community, Brahman for Brahman, and Nigranth that is Jain have used. Babru inscription was the alloy inscription in which Bustrov had and Bale Moti writing piece of an ox script is used. This script is by direction brain by brain 1 2 3 4. Hello by hello in Yeragodi inscription Andhra Pradesh. The matter of inscription is written in Brahmi script but right to left. Not Brahmi script is written from left to right direction only. In four inscription Asoka found from Muski, Gurjar, Nittur and Udgalam, the word Asoka is used for him. The first discovered inscription of Asoka is Meradili Pillar Edict, which was discovered in 1750 by Josephine Fengler, a European Jesuit missionary and geographer. Asoka inscriptions are generally written in Brahmi script and Prakrit language.